Hey Trent Knights, it's Mrs. Vega
and Mrs. Carey, and this is the
Calm Corner. And here we are. This week we're going to be teaching you about a new hope meditation. But first, Miss Carey's going to remind you of what we did last week while I share my screen.
Thanks, Mrs. Vega. So last week we talked about the zones of regulation and how there's 4 zones. There's the blue zone, when you're feeling sad or tired, low energy. Green, where we want to be. We're ready to go, ready to learn. Yellow, we're starting to feel a little anxious, excited, bubbling up. And then red, when we're not in control of our body at all. So in these videos, we'll keep talking about how to figure out which zone you're in. A big clue is your body, and then tools to use to get us back into the green zone. And today is one of those tools.
Yes, and this tool I actually invented myself, so it means a lot to me personally. And if you've been in my class, you might remember this. I had it up on our board, and this is called my Hope Meditation. And parents, adults, little kids, everybody are able to do this if you practice it. I think it will help you overcome worries and replace it with hope. And that's why I made it. When I was moving here from Seattle to Spokane, I had so much worry, and I was constantly putting things through this cycle in my mind, and I got so sick and tired of being worried. And I said, I want to replace my worries with hope. And that's how I came up with this meditation. So you already know how to do your breathing and your positive self-talk. And then this is the next step. So when you're breathing and you have a worry in your head, you could follow these steps. So I took the letters of hope and I said H stands for happening. What is happening? Sometimes just naming what's happening can really de-escalate some of your worries because you identify what is causing you to feel these emotions. O stands for open. So you're going to be open to all of the possibilities of the way your worry could go, all the good and the bad. And it can feel kind of scary to think about the bad, but when you confront it, sometimes it makes you feel better. You'll be surprised. And then, this is the hard one, peace. Picture yourself at peace with every option. So it's really easy to picture ourselves at peace with good things that we want to happen. It's harder to picture yourself at peace with bad things that could happen. But once you do it, it's very freeing. And it will lead you to E, the easy path. What is your easy path forward out of this worry? So that there's not a lot of obstacles blocking or things that are just too hard and you're trying and it's not working. What is your easy path forward? Often when I do this, by the time I get to E, I know what to do to make my worry feel better. So we're going to interview Miss Carey here, and we're going to see if we can help her work through a worry and replace it with hope. So what are you worried about, Miss Carey?
Well, something that I'm worried about, that I know lots of people are with the coronavirus, is my family that I don't live near. So actually one of my sisters lives in Seattle by herself. And as you know, Seattle's one of the bigger areas where the coronavirus started. Mm-hmm. And there's lots of cases there. So I'm just feeling really worried for her, for her safety and for her health, and just also for her interactions with other people. I don't want her to be sad or lonely, and I just really want to see her.
Wow, that is a big worry, and it's making me think of the zones. I would say that you are in the yellow zone right now with all of these worries, and we want to help you shift back to green, to feeling calm and better about this. So in a simple way, can you say H, what is happening?
I am worried about my sister's safety in Seattle.
Okay. Now, O, be open to all the possibilities of the way this could go. So even the bad ones, but maybe start with the good ones.
Okay, let's start with the good ones. So coronavirus goes away. I get to go visit my sister in Seattle. She gets to come visit me, and she's healthy and everything's great. That would be one option, right?
Good.
Another option would be that we keep having to do quarantine, and that I probably won't get to see her in person for a while, but we could still talk on the phone or Zoom, video chat, things like that. So that could be an option. Another possibility or option is that the coronavirus just keeps going on, and I'm not going to see her for a really long time. Even if I get to see her on the screen, I'm not going to see her in person for super long. Washington is still kind of locked down.
Oh man. Okay, this is making me feel worried because I can identify with how you're feeling, and I'm wondering if people watching our video feel the same way. And it's okay. Remember, with the zones, it's okay to feel all those feelings. But now we want to shift, and we want to think, how can you picture yourself at peace with all of those outcomes?
Okay. Well, how I would see myself at peace with her coming over and visiting, because coronavirus is gone, is that I would get to hug her, and we get to go on hikes together and have so much fun, and we're just really happy and relieved that it's all gone. Okay, thinking of how I would be at peace if we just have to video chat and Zoom. Well, even though I couldn't see her, I could still have a lot of fun with her over video things. Like, we could watch our favorite movie together and make some popcorn. I talk on the phone with all of our family members together. And I would just know that she's doing the things to be safe over there. So that might help me feel a little bit more at peace. I could even mail her some Clorox wipes or something. I don't know, something like that.
Look at you coming up with these ideas. So even though it's not really fun to picture yourself at peace with the bad option, sometimes it can be freeing, and you come up with some really good ideas.
Yeah, I'm coming up with some solutions to this problem by doing this exercise.
Did we cover all of your options for peace?
I think the last one, where the coronavirus doesn't go away and I don't get to see her in person, I'd probably have to do some things to help me feel more at peace. So even if we got to video chat, I might have to talk with my husband or my best friend about how I'm feeling, because I know that usually helps me shift back into the green. And so I would just have to do some different strategies to help when I'm feeling worried.
Okay, love it. Okay, now that you've gone through the steps, what do you feel like is your easy path forward out of this worry? That what feels natural for you to try next?
Well, the easiest path is one that I have control over. I can't control Corona. I can't control whether or not Washington opens. I wish I could, but I can't. So what's easy is what I can control, and that's how I talk to my sister, when I talk to my sister, whether it's video or just on the phone, making sure that we have fun things to talk about or games to play. That seems like my easiest path forward.
I love that, because it's true. There's many things this could apply to in life. We just really don't have control over a lot of things, but we do have control over our emotions and how we respond to things that are happening to us. So I hope that you will try my hope meditation, and you'll walk through these 4 steps: happening, open, peace, easy path, for a worry that you're having in your mind. And I hope that it brings you some joy. Well, that's it this week for the Calm Corner. We'll see you next week, Trent Knights. Bye.